Here we've got a dinosaur toes. That's lovely. Yeah, and just keep with the loose lines and wrinkles in the skin and scales as much as you can. It's kind of like yin and yang. You want to leave, you gotta have the white parts, but you also gotta have the black parts to kind of balance each other out. And a little bit of the, line work in between. Kind of make it look pretty. In this case, not so pretty, but make it look good anyway. Aren't computers great? I know they save me a lot of time. All you gotta do is go in and at the click of a button, you got a whole 20 minutes worth of marker work done by using the fill tool or the paint bucket. That's what I call it anyway. And for the ground, I didn't really branch out a whole lot. I just used some squiggly lines here and there for the dirt. I didn't really want to focus on the dirt too much. Just kind of want to put enough to give the illusion of realism. And here I'm detailing, where the shadows of the tail might fall. And kind of branch out just a little bit. Once you finish that up, voila, you got the paint can. Don't take you but one click to fill it in. More ugly folds of skin and some scales and makes it look alright. Come around with the tail. And here, just a little tip on if you're using Adobe Photoshop, if you're using an eraser and you hold in Shift, you click one place, hold in Shift and click again, you got a straight line. That comes in pretty handy when you're trying to clean up your line work. And really, with the Wacom tablet, it's real handy because when you're drawing, it looks a lot like a paintbrush because it's pressure sensitive, and when you're detailing like this, that's really invaluable. Because if all your lines were even, it looked kind of like you went through with a lead pencil and did it. Which isn't really always bad, but because that's really all I use is a lead pencil when I'm drawing on paper. But what I'm saying is, when you're drawing a monster like this, you're not really wanting even lines. You're kind of wanting chaos. Chaos is the name of the game. I mean, you can't really ever say exactly what a T-Rex looked like, but going by what we've seen, we want to make it look as realistic as possible, as close to what we would think they would look like anyway. background foliage. Just kind of fill in some bushes and some wild looking plants. That's his decoy. I think he planted these plants so that he can, lure in the other dinosaurs, the herbivores. Kind of lure them in and I'll say, here, hello, come on, Mr. Herbivore. I won't hurt you. It's got some, I'm a gardener, T-Rex. I'm just here planting my garden. Won't you come and have a snack? I won't hurt you, I promise. Yeah, I just feel I'm just coming in and drawing the leaves of the palm tree. Doesn't have to be really detailed. Man, when you look at those coconuts. Don't draw the coconuts too big. And just a few more plants here, and really, just kind of coming out the outlines there. You don't really need a whole lot. Drawing some mountains. And there again, you don't need a whole lot of detail because it's so far off in the distance. But you want to give enough detail to where you can tell what it is. Just a few lines here and there. Probably kind of a rocky outline there. A little more grass, a few more rocks and that sort of thing. Kind of a little bank is what I was going for there. Just kind of a little bank in there. Some grass and rocks. And it looks like we're about done. Oh, now we gotta put some a little bit of detail in there on those trees. And this is where you really get to experimenting. That's really as part of a comic book artist, you're gonna be. I experiment constantly. A lot of people don't like to hear that. Experimenting. You want you think of comic book artists having a set style, and I do, but I don't. I have certain ways of doing things. I know what I want certain things to look like, but if you don't experiment, then you're leaving out a lot of what it means to draw. I'm just going in and darkening around the eyes there and adding a little bit of detail around the mouth. A little bit of shading. And I believe this is about it. Kind of going in and finishing up the tail, and we pretty much got to finish drawing.